In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Everybody, keep the noise down. Keep it quiet. Quiet down. A little bit. Just keep it nice. Okay? Keep it nice. And keep it quiet. I'm tired. I really am. I'm a tired guy. And I'm trying to keep it down. I'm trying to be a little quieter. I do have guests upstairs. They are trying to sleep. But I figured I would pop on this morning. We would do a little show for a couple reasons. Number one, you guys are not on vacation. You guys still need entertainment. And I'm going to give you a moderate amount this morning. And also, I can't sleep in. I don't have the ability to sleep in. And so I figured I'll pop on. Gino and Keanu are upstairs sleeping. That's why I'm being a little quieter than normal, a bit more conversational, as it were. And I am brutally hungover. Those two can go, man. They can go. And I can't. I typically can't, but I did. And when you can't go, and you go, and you're gone. And I'm gone. I have, what are they? I have the chills. They're multiplying. I've got, just the whole, running the whole gambit of the hungover thing. We're going to, and guess what? I'm sure we're going to have ourselves a day today. Trying to think of what we're going to do. Yesterday, obviously when they got in on Saturday, we came here. We came out, we came to the house, dropped off their stuff, and then we headed out to the anniversary show. And the anniversary show was fun. It was a great time. And then we got up early in the morning. We'll kind of do a more comprehensive rundown of the anniversary show later. But we had a great time, and we ran on about 5 or 6 hours sleep. Got up. Did the golf thing. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Did the golf thing. Stayed out after the golf event. Went to Raleigh's. Had some wings, had some drinks. That was a great time. And then came home, and the weather turned very stormy, and they liked that. The people from New York liked the stormy weather. So myself, SP, and the Biscontis watched the weather like a bunch of queers. And then I fell asleep last night. We watched Red Dragon. Keanu had never seen Red Dragon, so I fell asleep on the couch watching Red Dragon. Did you fall asleep or did you pass out? I don't know. Woke up on the couch at about 2:30 in the morning, walked my ass up to my room, slept for another 3 hours or so, and now here we are, doing ourselves a fine little Rumble Friday Monday. So basically, here's how today's going to work. We're going to do this Rumble Friday Monday style. I'm running up the Rumble studio hours for the month for the creator program. I have nothing for today. Well, I have something. We can talk about the anniversary show and stuff. But essentially, I'm doing a show today as long as the links are coming in and we got stuff to do and all that. And if we're doing links, then we're doing a show. If we're not doing links, you're going to just watch a man struggle. That's what you're going to watch for a good 3 or 4 hours. You're going to watch a man whose body temperature is spiking and plummeting at the same time. You're going to watch a man try to talk not too loud so as not to wake his guests. And you're going to watch a man chug bubbler and ice water to try and bring his energy levels up. So welcome to the show. We are going to say goodbye to YouTube in a little bit. We're going to go through the chat in a little bit. Like we're going to hang out with you kids this morning. Tomorrow's show is going to be like this one. I'm going to drop Gino and Keanu off at the airport very ungodly early in the morning. And then I will come back and I will do a show. It'll probably be around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And we'll get after it. How does that sound? Johnny is taking the week off. Johnny is wiped. Johnny is beat from anniversary weekend. Showed up at the golf thing yesterday. He had a great time. We had a great time. I did not come close to winning. It was a rough round. And the people who did win, I think they shot our winning score shot an 80. And our second place shot an 84. And third place, though, was like a 94. Like, if I would have shot a half-ass round, I could have placed. I did not shoot a half-ass round. That was not nice and easy. So it was a great weekend. You got any questions about anniversary weekend? Throw in a couple of bucks in the chat. Let's wrap. Just like Rumble Friday, $5 links, $10 immediate, $20 full. And again, I'm going to go as long as we got links today. This is kind of a check-in, a pop-in, a hi, how are you doing? It's not going to be a traditional steel toe show for a couple reasons. One, I ain't got it. Two, I have guests. I'm not going to yell and scream like a fucking lunatic. And three, I have nothing prepared for you. I don't even know what happened news-wise this weekend. Like the Hulkster died, obviously. So there's the Hulkster's death, but that was Thursday. There was one person who asked me at the golf event if I knew about some incident about a guy coming into the Minnesota State Capitol naked and claiming he was the governor or something like that. I'll have to read up on that one. But otherwise, I know nothing. I don't know what happened this weekend. The Epstein list could have gotten released. I wouldn't know about it. Gino and I had an interesting little conversation about the Epstein list. on the way back from the airport. Gino's more still on the Trump train than I am. Neither of us are the commie, pinko, liberal trans woman that Keanu is. No. But Gino's got more faith than I do. Let's just put it that way. Gino's got more faith. Let's go through. Let's talk to you guys. Let's throw some links in. Then we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. And we're going to go to Rumble only this morning. And then hopefully, I don't start drinking right away in the morning because they're good at it. They can drink and they're having a good time. They're on vacation, man. Do it. Drink right when you wake up. But me, I gotta pace myself today. I gotta take her easy. Dysrhythmia says Kiki and Gino are staying with you. Yeah. Why wouldn't they stay here? Why waste your money on a hotel? Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, this guy has drunk himself retarded. No, just drunk myself tired. Wiped, you know. Delco Lou says, pot use doesn't seem so bad this morning, does it? Yeah, no, it still does. It's stinky. It makes you slow and dumb. I don't need to be any slower and dumber than I already am. And I don't need it to fucking stink in here. John Jamingo says, Gino's liver is so big and black, it should be named Shaquille O'Neal. Hey, did you hear about this, folks? Did you hear about Gino's liver? Did you hear about... Bigot on socialist media says it was worth it for the hangover. Oh, I've had a blast this weekend. I've had a very, very good time this weekend. It's been a lot of fun. The anniversary show was a crazy great time. Everyone out there was having a blast. It was people having a great goddamn time is what it was. And the comedy show, what I remember of it, I hosted as Hulk Hogan. Oz was there. Oz hosted the thing. Oz emceed it. Obviously, Matt was there. Johnny was there. Gino, Keanu. It was, god damn, it was fun, man. And then the golf thing yesterday. Nice 4-hour round of golf, followed by a few drinks, and then a few more drinks, and then a storm and some movies here. No, we're gonna keep it rolling today. It's been a lot of fun. You acted like a goof and fucked up Phil Collins, says McBuster. Well, I acted like a goof. Why wouldn't I act like a goof? It was our anniversary show, and everyone was just having a fucking ripper of a good time. Why wouldn't I act like a goof? For God's sake. Eric Hartman says Johnny is in bed with Kiki. Johnny is home resting. He is he's a very sleepy boy. It's Wag says good thunderstorms last night. They were. The sky was all kinds of different colors. It was great. Anytime I talk about the sky, I just feel like a retarded kid, you know? Just like, oh, the sky was different colors. Got it. Eric Cartman says Kiki raped Aaron on the couch. That is a disgusting rumor, and it is not true. I've never been raped. Watching a struggling man sounds fun, says Zen Man Builds. We'll get there. We'll get there today. Chips and Diff says you're going through menopause. Oh, well then it makes sense. Fuck you, dude, says you are looking rough. I feel a bit wiped. My energy levels are low. Ray Peacock says send in some heavy metal links. Oh, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Numero uno Josh Denny fan says word on the street, Johnny is dead for real, for real. Let's roll with that. Just, you know what? Roll with that. Hulkamasha Baby says, I can tell you drank. Very puffy face. The bloat is real. So kind. So kind. Bigot on socialist media says, did you get under 100? No, I didn't break. It was bad. It was bad. I did not break 100 yesterday. People with some ideas for links saying send in dirty piercings to make Aaron throw up. Oh, so this morning I'm brushing my teeth. I couldn't brush my back teeth without gagging. So I could throw up this morning. I almost made myself puke with my toothbrush. That's how rough of a last couple of days it's been. The goal is to make Aaron vomit. Is that our goal? Man. Bigot on Socialist Media says AEW finally acknowledged Hogan on their B show. Really? They did an acknowledgement, but like it was on their, so they have like, I'm guessing like a Sunday show that's like what was the show WWE used to have? Not Thunder, Sunday Night Heat. So they have like so they gave Hulk Hogan an acknowledgement on their Sunday Night Heat type program. Well, that sounds like Tony Khan. That sounds like AEW. Zenman says, wasn't there a stabbing at a Walmart in Minnesota? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I know nothing of anything news related that's going on. Silver Wolf, thank you for the $5, buddy. Appreciate that. It is a Rumble Link Monday. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube once we catch up with the chat here, and we're going to go full on Rumble Friday. Numero Uno says, Gino continually out-retards you. That's for sure. Gino has been an absolute blast. An absolute blast. McBuster says, Gino is a liberal. Of course he cares about the Trump brand more than the USA. Well, I mean, I feel like you should level these attacks against Gino when he's here to defend himself. I think. Chips and Diff says the naked guy went to the Capitol 3 times that day, because they let him out the first 2 times. No way, really? So the naked guy, oh man. So Minnesota, so they arrested that guy 3 times in one day. That's peak Minnesota right there. Eric Hartman says, how many cigars have you smoked? 2. I've got 1 more left. Does Kiki more of a traditional drinker or butt chugger, says Zen Man. Keanu's a very classy drunk. Very classy drunk. Professor Tie-Dye says, hey, important question. How many more cases of STDs will the Minnesota Department of Health need to track after the anniversary show? What was it 2 years ago? We hosted a super spreader event. Everybody got COVID that went to the anniversary show. This year it'll be syphilis. Be a great goddamn time. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, you mean they didn't get you to buy them a hotel for the weekend too? Good on you for attempting a backbone. Thank you, Wawa. Appreciate it. McBuster says Gino's asshole is so blown out by Michaeline's pegging stick that he can't go through a day sober. Oh, so it's like rape trauma. Oh, okay. Okay, so Gino drinks because of the rape trauma. Okay. Michaeline inserts objects into Gino's asshole, and so he drinks to forget that he doesn't like it when Keanu's mother straps on a dildo and fucks him in the ass with it. Okay. No, people drink sometimes to escape trauma. Nigel says, Aaron, will you be loud despite Keanu and her former betrayal? No. No. I will not. I will not. I'm being a good boy. And I'm telling you, if I start yelling, if I start getting loud, I'm getting a headache. Eric Cartman says, are you going to tell us what Crunchy did? There was plenty of complaints. I received those complaints. I got those complaints. And I will say this, you're not going to like this. I never saw Crunchy do anything fucked up. But dude, I was oblivious. I was hammered by the afternoon. It's my anniversary show. Matt and Grinch handle the cornhole tournament. And it could be, and they were like, have fun. This is your day, enjoy yourself, blah, 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 treat yourself. And by 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm 3 sheets, running around like a fucking maniac, having a great time. And that's what I did. And I was loud, so I didn't want to stay inside during people's sets. So I would go outside so I could talk, or be loud or whatever and not fuck up the show. And people were telling me yesterday at the golf event, I had a bunch of people coming up to me. I had a bunch of people messaging me going like, oh, this happened and this person was being this way. And I'm like, I didn't, this is all news to me. None of it was brought to my attention. And if it was brought to my attention, I don't remember it. I did karaoke with Roots. Roots Calhoun and I did Hit 'Em Up by Tupac and the Outlaws. That was, I had a good time doing karaoke with Roots. I was so drunk, I could not remember the words to Hit 'Em Up. I was not keeping up at all. There was no formula to our performance. I was terrible. I ruined it. I really did. I ruined it. Coltrane says, holy shit, he is bloated, LOL. Why? Numero uno, I don't know if this is numero uno sticking up for me or if this is an insult. It really could be both. Numero says, that's not bloat. He always looks like this. Thanks, I think. It's not hangover bloat. Aaron's not hungover bloated. He always looks like bloated shit. He always looks like somebody fished him out of the river. McBuster says, how about a nice ashtray set? Oh. That, oh, God. That's gross. Yeah, I might puke today. I need to get that image out of my head. That was fucking disgusting. No, we're not going to send trying to get Aaron puke links today. That's not how we're doing Rumble Link Friday. No. The Walmart stabbing was in Michigan. Thank you, Redbird, with $2. Says, holy shit, you have double cheeks now. Thank you. Oh. Mindy Lee says, so glad to see you finally got your ass kicked on Saturday. Yeah, we lost out. We did not defend our cornhole tournament very well, or a cornhole championship very well. To show you how drunk I get at these things, I didn't realize that we won last year. That Aaron's period pill and I won. This year we won our first 3 games. Got to the semifinals and lost 2 in a row. We lost 1 to the champions. We lost 1 to the team that came in second. It was, it was rough. It was rough. Not my fault. Gino is a lazy Moore and still passed out. Minnesota is bad when they can't even arrest me, says Helgi. Haha. Another win for the Hell Dog. Helgi bought one of the spots on the golf tournament where he golfed in our group. And Helgi hung in there with us for a while. We had a lot of fun with old Helgi. Jake Fire with $2 says, dude, pick up the energy. Let's go. I don't have it. I told you last week I was going to take today off. And then I decided at the last minute last week, I said, you know what? I'll come on for a little bit. I'll hang out. People can ask questions. We can do a Rumble Link Friday sort of deal. And we'll see how long we go. But I don't have like a real steel toe show in me. Did anyone bang Crunchy? That's the question. I know of no sex. That happened. Cheeto says, I like how Gino ended up in the same spot and position as 2 years ago. He did. He ended up on that same bench, completely hammered. He did let Keanu feed him water this year. So when Keanu fed Gino water, he drank it. And I will let Gino tell Gino's story. It is Gino's story to tell. He and Keanu, perhaps. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, Aaron looking like Vincent D on the hunt for sugar water. I want sugar in water. Aaron was drinking the ball washer water and they revoked his Oh, God. Mindy Lee says, and then you lost the rematch that you put money on. Oh, that's right. I put $20 on the rematch $20 ahead for the team that beat us the second time, and we lost that one too. That's right. I lost a $20 side game. Son of a bitch. MSO says you can lead a Dago to water, but hey, we did make him drink. We made the Dago drink. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube, and we're going to go Rumble Friday, Monday, and just don't make me puke. Just Mr. D-Ball Money on YouTube goes, he's going to puke. He's going to puke. See you later, YouTube. We're going over to Rumble. Come on over. Join us. Steel Toe Morning Show on Rumble.